A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And complete to Drake London. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Ritter to throw it. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Pierce gets this one running right. And he stopped immediately there. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Stroud. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Damian Pierce with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Ritter back to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut, hut, hut.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Powering his way forward. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
What a way to start the 2nd half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. A run by Pierce begins the 2nd half. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 106 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Not saying 19, trap 50, trap 60. Warrior 70, tempo.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. He had Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Delivers the pass to Rager on the out route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Blaster, 6. Hey, check mega.
In motion right, that's Hamler. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Anthony Brown on the tackle. It's a gain of 16. Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Here we
And the
go.
ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
43 rail. Set, go.
A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready?
Ritter from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
On the set. Ready, go.
On play action, here's Ritter. Got a man, it's London. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now they'll change things up.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, go steal. Ready.
Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Ready.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Needle. Hut.
Back to throw, Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and going. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Rolling to his left. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A run for Pierce out of the gun. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 4. Another carry for Pierce. And he gets it down to the 32. 132 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
Now a handoff for Pierce. Stops short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
19 tight.
Stroud sets up the play action. Steps away to his left. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Back to the ground with Pierce. Had a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Option right, here's Stroud. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Stroud looking to throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. An audible here to get a new look. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. 1st down. Here's Ritter. This is Rager with it on the crossing pattern. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. This pass caught by Hamler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Clock, 10. Ready.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. He gets away from 1. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Ritter now. And this is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Let's go now.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium feels they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Stroud. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Texans send the punter out as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Hamler now on the return. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be Falcon football. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ultra.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every anytime they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Ready?
Ritter now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Ready,
So
ready.
back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Ritter. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready, break.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Falcons 21. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.